your #1 news team covering the North. The Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. Schools in Grand Bahama have been green-lighted by the Ministry of Education to resume face-to-face learning. Yesterday, we spoke with education officials at several public schools, and tonight we hear from several of the private institutions. Ramiko Knowles reports.
The journey for schools on the island to resume using the face-to-face method has been long. Parents and education officials have worked tirelessly to ensure that children are not left behind, but it came with its share of challenges. Even with the combined efforts, not all students were able to keep up. That is why the cry for schools to resume in person was so great. There have been reports of learning loss and students who never logged on to the Ministry of Education's learning management system. But there is some good news. The principal of Grand Bahama Academy, Jeffrey Jervis, says the hybrid model was successful at their school. However, the teachers are glad to have the students back on campus.
This is the first day that we're fully face-to-face. However, we had a unique hybrid situation, where we had our junior high coming on one day and our senior high coming on another day. Because of the school size, this is a small school. We were able to have our ELC and our elementary, they were face-to-face all along. So they've been progressing very well. With our hybrid situation, we had, attendance was really good.
Over 170 students are attending Grand Bahama Academy, and nearly 100% of the student population have returned. The classes range from the EOC level all the way through grades 12, which means there is a graduating class. Principal Jervis says it has been quite a unique term for the students and seniors, who will all be partaking in BJCs, BJCSEs, and end-of-year examinations. Expectations are high.
Probably because, by us taking attendance and posting it, we had most of our students showing up to class every day. Again, it's the assessment part that really needed some juggling, maneuvering. But, teachers were in the Zoom classes. They were, participating. They're engaging our students, getting them involved with everything. So we have great expectations for this year because our students were showing up for classes.
At Vanina Smith Academy, formerly known as Dominion Technical Institute, acting principal Tanisha Adderley says they are remaining hybrid.
Right now, all of the kids are obviously excited to be back. The virtual platform they do not like. They did not like it at all. And it was frustrating for them and for the teachers because there's only so much you can do. Of course, we made the best of it, but there's only so much you can do. And, parents were getting frustrated because they didn't know what to do and all of that stuff. But being in the classroom, it's a completely different setting because now you get to really work with them.
The classes start from K2 and goes up to grade 10. However, they are looking to expand. Students at the school will also sit examinations this year. The principal says they are well prepared.
In years past, we've had students sit the BJC in the 6th grade. We had one, he sat his general science in the 6th grade, and he passed with an A. So right now he's in the 10th grade, and he's preparing for his BGCSEs because he has all of his BJCs already. So from 6th grade, we push, 5th grade really, we push all of the national examinations so they can always be a step ahead. So by the time they hit 12th grade, it's really a relaxed year. You've already done everything that you needed to do. So that's something that we do.
Although it is relatively a small school, grade 10 teacher Shaniqua Bean says she is happy that the students are in the classroom.
Virtually, it was a mix of challenging as well as easygoing, whereas you had some challenges regarding internet as well as some students not being able to understand lessons virtually, but we have where it is easygoing because we try to make it as easy as possible, but not everyone will be able to actually handle everything virtually.
Ramiko Knowles, ZNS Network News.
The Vessels of Purpose Elite Girls Mentoring Program now has a new board of directors to manage the affairs of the organization. Founder Brenda Mae Cooper says she realized the importance of establishing an executive board in 2018 during a leadership program tour in the United States sponsored by the U.S. Embassy.
Traveled to 5 different states in America to basically talk about nonprofit organizations, the management of these nonprofit organizations. During that trip was when the importance of a board of directors for any profitable organization is to be formed. That was birthed during that trip. Another opportunity came when it was after Hurricane Dorian, when I personally had persons who are outside of the Bahamas, international persons who wanted to partner with the organization, but because we lacked certain structure that the board would bring, we were not able to assist a lot of Bahamians who needed the assistance at the time.
Chairman of the board, Othniel Pinder, is excited about the opportunity to serve.
We had our first board meeting just a week ago, and there's so many things on the agenda for this year that I believe that would make an impact on the young ladies. This organization caters from young ladies from 7 to 21 years of age, and we just want to make an impact in all areas of their lives. Our organization is challenged in one area that we are seeking to fill quickly, and that is we are in need of a transportation. And so if anyone out there who was willing to assist in helping us with a minivan or acquiring a minivan, that would be greatly appreciated.
Now, other members of the board include Jan Mizik, Sherelle Lockhart, Danelle Knowles, LaShanda Bain, Lurleen Burrows Moss, Tammy Mitchell, Lakiska Russell, and Vilsha Grant. And that's a look at stories making news. Here's the check on what's happening in sports.
Good evening, I'm Jay Philippe and welcome to sports. We have some scores from Bimini from the Youth Basketball League, but first and foremost, from a local perspective, one of the young promising baseball coaches is working with youngsters at the YMCA baseball field. National team athlete in more than one sport, Mr. Leon Cooper, is now taking his talents on the baseball field helping youngsters. Up and Adams Sports focuses on improving baseball skills for athletes ages 8 and up.
I'm going to give them my 100% and give them all the knowledge that I have to try to get them to at least the college level or even into the pros. And I work more primarily with the baseball guys. They are more excited with the baseball, but I do work with all sports. But mostly Tuesday, Thursdays, work with the baseball guys, just helping them to strive for the best that they can do, instilling them what I've learned and what I've been studying and what I've been through going through the college and pro ranks.
Through the week, the players work on their skill positions while also learning multiple positions on the diamond.
We work on our framing, work on our blocking drills, work on our pop time, getting it down to second base, getting them stronger. Had them in the gym also as an off season to get them stronger. The sets that are old enough, 13, 14. Younger kids, we do the basics, push-ups, sit-ups, squats and things to make sure that they maintain, they start at a basis before we start building it up to really strength training with the weights.
Switching gears now from baseball to basketball, Edwin Martinborough and his Evangel University team got a 67-65 win on senior night against Mid-American Nazarene University at home to improve to 20-8 on the season. The former Tabernacle Falcon, who earlier this season scored 1,000 points for his career for the program, finished the game with 6 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists in the win.
That was a very good team that we played, and we might even see them again in the playoffs, which starts on Wednesday. But coming into the playoffs, we trying to win this thing. We trying to go all the way to the top and make the national tournament, which was the goal from the start. So we coming in on a streak and we coming in hot. We know we have the guys and the talent, and we have full faith. And like you said, we won 20 games, which I never did in the past. And so to end my career, maybe, because I have another year. I haven't decided if I want to use that extra year to play yet, and so we will see how it goes.
Sticking with hoops action over in Bimini, scores from week 3 of the Bimini Youth Basketball Grassroots League. In primary school boys action, the Marlins edged out Gateway Eagles 21-16, led by Renard Strawn with 11 points. The Eagles was led by Darren Hinsey with 9 points in a losing effort. In senior boys action, the Bimini Marlins ran away with the W 55-31, winning by double digits. Jasmine Rock was the high point man for the Marlins with 15 points. Sherrick Ellis scored a game-high 19 points for the Eagles in the loss. And that's a quick check on sports. I'm Jay Philippe. Be blessed.